Welcome, Dirceu da Silva.
Doesn't go up. I'm going to turn off the screen. You mind?
Oh, wait, what you can also do.
I was trying to push the button.
Wait, this doesn't work. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
See, leadership is all about creating your own environment. John Maxwell once said, if you inspire others to dream more, to learn more, to become more, and to do more, then you are a true leader. Now, there's been a lot of talk about leadership and what makes a great leader. But I'm going to ask you, what do you think makes a great leader? I want you to picture someone in your head who you consider to be a great leader. And it could be anybody. It could be someone famous. Let's say, for example, Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Richard Branson, I don't know. Or it could be someone from your own environment. Picture that person in your head. Yeah? Everybody got one? Okay. Now I want you to use one word that describes them. And you can just yell it out, and I'm going to write it down.
Free.
Free. Okay. More. Give me more.
Vanguard.
What?
V-A-N-G-U-A-R-D.
Vanguard.
Means
What?
standing at the forefront.
Yeah.
At the forefront. Okay, nice.
Affable.
Affable. Nice.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Courageous.
Courageous. Now we're getting it. Everybody's working up.
Nice.
Togetherness.
Togetherness.
Nice.
I like it. Put you together.
It's deep. Greatness.
Greatness.
Excellent.
Excellent. Being
Open-minded.
excellent. Open-minded.
Connection.
Fearless.
Fearless. Connection. Hold
Team
on.
player.
Servant.
Team player and servant. Okay.
Charismatic.
Sorry, what was the last one?
Charismatic.
Charismatic.
Visionary.
I think I have enough. So these are the things that you attribute to a great leader. Now, when you're trying to become a leader, there are certain areas of improvement, areas in which you can improve yourself. Basically, these are three areas: product knowledge, skills, and attitude, which is character. Now, going back to the list, I'm going to try and put these words in one of those three attributes, areas. Being free. What would you say?
Your attitude.
Attitude. Free. Being at the forefront, vanguard.
Attitude.
Attitude.
Attitude, definitely. Affable. Where would you put that? Ambitious.
Attitude.
Courageous.
Attitude.
Togetherness.
Skill. I would say character. Skill.
I would say skill also.
Skill.
Yeah. Bringing people together is definitely a skill. Greatness. Feeling greatness. Acting like
Attitude.
attitude. Being excellent at something
Skill.
is definitely a skill. Open-minded.
Attitude.
Attitude. Fearless. Being a team player.
Skill.
Skill. Yeah, definitely a skill. Charismatic.
Attitude.
Skill too.
Being charismatic, would you put it as a skill? Okay. I'm going to put it at both. Being a visionary.
Attitude.
Really? I think it's both attitude and a little bit of skill. Do you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we got 5 skill and and 11 attitude.
11. Wow.
The question is, why isn't there one with character?
Here's the funny part. People are always asking me, I want to be a leader. What should I do? What should I do? I want to lead my people. What to do? What to do, what to do, what to do. But I'm not here to talk about what to do. I'm here to talk about what to be. We just saw that the most important attributes of a leader are mostly about character. So why do we focus the most of our improvement on skill? Why do we go to seminars, workshops where they talk about skill? When we just saw that it's all about character. Character in who you are is the premise for your success. Do you need to know about what to do? Of course. Are skills important? Of course. But what to do is undermined if you don't know what to be. If you learn about what to be, well, now you can have that internal character development that is necessary for your greatness. So I'm going to talk about 3 internal character traits that I think are important. There was actually 2, but then Sally was talking about, well, triangle and everything has to be 3. So during the break I added turbo. Wow.
Right. Nice.
Very good, right, Sabi? Thank you.
We expect from the third speaker.
Right.
And I'm the 3rd speaker, so it all falls into place. This is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, 3 character traits. The first one is integrity. Now, integrity is one of those words that everybody uses. But I'm not so sure that everybody really knows what it means. Because everybody claims they have integrity. You can even go to a jail, ask any prisoner, and they will say, yeah, sure, I have integrity. Meanwhile, they've killed 4 people, but they're talking about integrity. Integrity is this: doing the right thing at all times, under every circumstances, whether or not somebody's watching. That's integrity. And it takes a whole lot of time to build up a reputation of integrity, but you can lose it in just a second. Integrity, either you have it or you don't have it. There's no middle way. It's just like being pregnant. Either you are or you are not. I've never heard somebody say, well, I'm a little bit pregnant. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So you have it or you don't have it. And the problem with integrity is that if you don't have it, people will not follow you. Because they don't know if you have their best interest at heart. When I was 26, I became a junior consultant at a very big consultancy firm. And I was teamed up, I was paired up with one of the senior consultants. He was going to show me the ropes. So this is what happened. In our first week, my first week, we had an appointment with a client. And we had to leave the office at 2 o'clock in order to get there in time. So it's 2 o'clock and I'm already standing down at the lobby waiting, got everything, suitcase, suit, looking sharp. It's my first client meeting. And I'm waiting. At 2:05, he comes down from the elevator. Hold on, I forgot my keys. I'll be right back. And he goes back up. 10 minutes later, he comes back down again with a cup of coffee in his hand, talking about, let me just finish this and then we'll go. In the meanwhile, he's talking to the receptionist, which, okay, I have to agree, very pretty woman, but absolutely no reason to keep the client waiting. 10 minutes later, he's done. He says, okay, let's go. We get in the car, and the first thing he does is call the client. Nice car, senior consultant, speakerphone. Hey Mike, look, we're stuck in traffic. We're gonna be a little bit late. Now I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him, telling the client that, and I know that he was just doing nothing, which makes us come late. Now what do you think my reaction will be the next time that he tells me he's late? What do you think my reaction will be? Come on, trust him. He just lost his integrity with me. So that's what I mean when I say it takes a lifetime to build up integrity, but you can lose it in just a second. Another thing that will ruin your integrity, and it's something that I've noticed that in Dutch corporate world happens very, very, very often, is speaking ill about somebody else. Gossip. In Dutch we say, in de wandelgangen. I'm going to take you back 2,500 years ago, in ancient Greek. And there was a man, he was well known for his wisdom. And his name, Socrates. You all know about Socrates? Great philosopher. Great philosopher. Now one day Socrates was standing outside and the guy walked up to him. He said, Socrates, dude, I just heard something about your friend. Now of course, I'm paraphrasing. I don't think that in ancient Greek they used the word dude. Don't go outside and tell everybody, well, Didi said that in ancient Greek they said dude. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing.
We won't gossip.
Very good, very good. And so I heard something about your friend. And Socrates says, oh, a minute. Before you tell me this, I have a test. I want to filter the message you are going to give me. I call it the triple test filter. First filter is the filter of truth. That what you are going to tell me about my friend, is it true? The guy says, well, no, I just heard it from somebody else. Okay. Socrates says, second filter is the filter of benevolence. That what you are going to tell me about my friend, is it good? No, man, on the contrary, you got it. Socrates stops him. He says, okay, so you're going to tell me something about my friend? It's not good, and you don't even know if it's true. It's okay, you can still pass the third filter, which is the filter of relevance. That what you're going to tell me about my friend, is it relevant for me? Is it useful for me? And the guy said, no, it's just a juicy story. Socrates looked at him and said, okay, well, if what you are going to tell me is neither good or relevant, and it might not even be true, why are you telling me this? And the guy walked away in shame. So next time when you are talking to somebody, think about it. That what you are going to talk about, is it true? Is it good? And is it relevant? And that's the best way to keep your integrity for other people. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The best thing for you to do is when you go home, is to look in the mirror and question your own integrity. The second part, having a positive, optimistic attitude. Now again, this is something everybody, yeah, I'm positive. But the truth is, there's a lot of negative people out there. People that are so negative that if you give them a donut, they complain about the hole in it. Don't be one of those persons. Always be positive to yourself and to others. To yourself and to others. We have to realize that our words have power. What we say to someone else can affect their lives. When someone leaves after having a conversation with you, do they leave feeling better? Or worse? What effect do you have? What do you say? Guys, if you come home, yeah, and your girlfriend's been out all day to the beauty salon, getting new clothes, she got her hair done and she's looking real pretty, and you come home and the first thing you say is, what did you do with your hair? Oh my, how much money did you spend? I can guarantee you are sleeping on the couch. But on the other hand, if you walk in, wow, honey, you look really beautiful today. Did you do something different? She would, no, just a little touch of my hair. We all know how women are, right? Just a little touch of my hair. And then 2 days later, I check the bank account, 500 euros. What? That's joking. But you will change her attitude. You will change if she's secure or insecure. That's the power you can have over other people. Your words have the power to breathe life or bring death. That's a saying. It's the same thing with little children. Now, I have 5 children. Yeah, that's the way most people react. You must give your wife a lot of compliments. Little children, when they are babies and they take their first step and everybody's, oh my God, how great, wonderful, yay! When the first time they go to the toilet, oh, you went potty, how great of you, wow! Now I'm gonna bet, at this age that you are now, if you go to the bathroom and come back, nobody's gonna say, well done, great! I bet you nobody's gonna say that. At a certain age, we stop giving compliments. When they're babies, it's like, oh, you went to the party, great, wonderful. And then when they're like 6 or 7 years old, it's like, oh, you put on your clothes yourself, how good, how great. And then they turn teenagers. Like, can't you clean up your room? Words have power. Be careful with what you say to them. Now, that's what you say to other people. And how about to yourself? Are you positive to yourself? It's easy being positive in good times, but are you also positive when things go bad? And the best way to stay positive and not focus on the negative is to focus on your goals. If you have a clear goal, if you have a clear view of where you're going, you cannot be distracted by the negative things in your life. It's easy like that. I'm going to give an example. Whose bag is this?
Mine.
Yours? This is a pretty big bag. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this bag up with money. Yeah? I'm going to put €1,000,000 in this bag. And you can have that bag. It's all yours. The only thing you have to do, you have to pick it up yourself. Now I'm going to put this bag in Groningen. At the central station on Perron 7. Yeah? That's where I'm going to put the bag. And if you want a bag filled with $1,000,000, the only thing you have to do is be there tonight at 12 o'clock exactly. And the bag is yours. Just that. Now if I ask you, where are you going to be tonight at 12 o'clock? You will say?
Groningen,
Groningen, Central Station, Groen 7. That's where you're going to be. Now here's my question. How are you going to get there?
By any means necessary.
Sorry? Train?
Train maybe.
Yeah, but the trains, they're on strike. So,
I drive the
Bicycle.
drive. Okay, but your car is out of gas. How are you going to get there?
with you.
Okay, how are you going to get there? Sorry?
If the train is stuck up, how could you reach in time?
Lifting.
Lifting! Yeah, okay, but nobody's going to take you.
Of course.
Unlike,
How are you going to get there? How are you going to get there?
Thinking.
Sorry?
Thinking.
We're talking about $1 million, guys. $1 million euros.
Scooter.
Scooter. Okay, but he has a flat tire. How are you going to get there?
To quote Obama, by any means necessary.
Yeah, but what is that means?
At the moment.
Come on, guys, how are you going to
We'll
get
just
there?
start walking if everything.
Start walking. Okay, but your leg is broken. How are you going to get there?
I will rent
No.
a taxi.
Taxi, but you have no money for a taxi. How are you going to get there?
Well, I'll pay him when we get there.
Smart thinking. Okay.
We'll pay.
We can do this all night long. The point is this. You come up with a solution, I give you an obstacle. I give you an obstacle, you come up with another solution. I give you another obstacle and you come up with another solution. And that's the way you should treat every obstacle in your life. But you can only do that if you're focused on the goal you're trying to achieve. You will find another way. I heard by any means necessary. That's the right attitude. I will find another way to get there. Obstacle, I will find another way. Most people, the first obstacle they encounter, they give up. It's like, okay, I'm going to Groningen, get my €1 million, getting at the car, ooh, out of gas. Well, better get back in there and watch TV or something. That's how most people react. But from now on, you will find another way. Always be positive. Number 3. Finishing. Number 3. Consider other people's interests before your own. It's easy to think about what you want, but it's a little bit harder to step outside your own needs and consider other people's interests. It's a little bit harder to think about what does the other person want. Now, if you can step outside and consider other people's interests, you now have a totally new scope to work with. Let me give you an example. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 19 now, but when she was 17, she had a summer job. She was working at those lunchroom type of things, where they serve coffee and a sandwich, or sometimes a piece of cake, and that's where she worked all summer. Now, the first few weeks, she brought home every day maybe 10, 15 euros in tips. It's okay. But then after that, she started bringing home like 30 euros, sometimes even 40 euros in tips. So I called her in. I said, Zoe, I want to talk to you. I said, you're just selling coffee, right? And she was like, yeah, I know that, no. You know what happened? I figured people out. Like, what are you talking about? You're 17 now. What do you mean you figured people out? She said, I figured people out. Because at first they would come in, they would order something, I would give it to them, and that's it. But now they come in, and I see the same people coming in every day. And I ask them questions about themselves. What do you mean? This one, the same people come in. Hey, where do you work? What kind of job do you do? Do you like your job? How's your wife? How are the children? How did your son's soccer game go yesterday? I consider their interest before my own. And you know what happened? They start tipping me better. Apparently, people like to talk about themselves. Who knew? in my mind, it's a crazy thing. Because here's this 17-year-old girl standing at a coffee machine. Woo, dude, yeah, bond stockings and refrigerator outlets. Yeah, great, tell me more about it. But it works. Why? Because she was giving other people the feeling that they mattered. Now, if a 17-year-old girl can do that, don't you think we should also consider other people's interests before our own? It's so important. So important. Now, there are far more character traits than just the one we talked about today. But I think these three are definitely the base upon which everything else is founded upon. Don't just focus on what to do, but also focus on what to be. So that you can not only achieve success, but you can also sustain it and enjoy it. My favorite business philosopher, Jim Rohn, and Errol was already talking about it, he once said, we do not get to determine how long we live. We only get to determine how well we live. So my question to you is, will you watch over your integrity? Will you commit to being a positive and optimistic person who breathes word of life? Will you consider other people's interests before your own? So that you not only live long, which I hope you all do, I really do, but you also live well. So you can go out and achieve, and you succeed, and you make a difference, and you leave a mark, and you leave this world a better place than when you got here. I know you will, and I will promise to do the same.